Hello everyone, my name is Gilang Saputra from Informatic Program. Today, I want to explain the topic of present perfect tense. Let's get started. What is simple present tense? What is present perfect tense? The present perfect tense is used to show an action that happened in the past, but directly related to present or alternatively, the present perfect tense can also be used to describe events that were completed at certain times in the past, but their effect can still be felt until now. Wait a minute. This sounds like simple present tense, right? What's different? What is difference? Well, discuss it in the next slide. Okay. Next kita lang. Next saja. Example, I have seen this movie 6 times. Aku sudah melihat film ini sebanyak 6 kali. I have visit Paris twice. Saya telah mengunjungi Paris 2 kali. She has finished her homework. Dia telah mengerjakan PR-nya. They have lived in this city for 5 years. Mereka telah tinggal di kota ini selama 5 tahun. What is different with simple past tense? Simple past tense is used to describe event in the past that ended in the past as well. So it has no connection to the present. On the other hand, present perfect tense even happened in the past that still has a connection to the present. We use present perfect tense to indicate an event that has occurred at unspecific time. Therefore, time expressions like yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, and other are not needed in this tense. Next, sentence pattern. In the present perfect tense, sentence pattern are divided into verbal sentence and nominal sentence. Therefore, the formula for the present tense is also divided into two. Verbal sentence. What is verbal sentence? We use the past participle or the third form of the verb or verb tree for the present perfect tense. Additionally, the present perfect tense is formed with the auxiliary verb has or have or has. Has is used for singularity, subject, or third person pronouns, such as she, he, it, and singular nouns like name people, for example Fahri or Shasha, and then we have after has is have. Have is used for the subject like I, you, and other plural subject such as plural pronouns we and they, and plural nouns is girl, woman, and compound subject with conjunctional and, or you and I, Cinta and Rangga, like that. The past participle use can be either an irregular or regular verb. Next, this is verbal sentence positive. Verbal sentence have three mode: positive, negative, and question. For question, and this is a pattern as subject plus have or has plus past participle or verb 3. Example, she has worked in the hospital for 6 years. She is subject, has, and plus past participle is work in the hospital for 6 years. That's past participle. Dia sudah bekerja di rumah sakit selama 6 tahun. I have fixed my computer. I subject, have or has, have plus past participle or fix my computer. Aku sudah membetulkan komputerku. Next. Verbal sentence negative version. Subject, have or has, plus not, plus past participle or verb 3. Example, she hasn't worked in the zoo. Dia sudah tidak bekerja di kebun binatang. Or she is subject, has or has not, plus work, plus past participle or work in the zoo. I have not fixed my phone. Aku belum membetulkan handphoneku. I subject, have, and then plus not, plus past participle or fixed my phone. Next. Interrogative or question. For question, verbal sentence for interrogative. Pattern is have or has plus subject plus participle or verb 3. Example, has she worked in the hospital for 6 years? Apakah dia udah bekerja di rumah sakit selama 6 tahun? Has itu has, she is subject, work in the hospital for 6 years is past participle. Have you fixed my computer? Apakah kamu sudah membetulkan komputerku? And next is nominal sentence. What is nominal sentence? Nominal sentence is a sentence that does not contain a verb such as nouns, adjectives, and their modifiers. Just like verbal sentence, for the subject, I, you, and other plural subject, we use have. While for singular subject and singular nouns, we use has. Nominal sentence positive. The pattern is subject, has or have, plus been, plus object. Example, Brandon has been recovered from illness. Brandon is subject, has or have, has, been plus object. Object is recovered from illness. Example number 2 is we have been back from office. Kita telah kembali dari kantor. We is subject, has or have, and plus been plus object. Object is back from office, like that. Next, nominal sentence negative. Nominal sentence negative. The pattern is subject, has or have, plus not, plus been, plus object. Example, Brandon is subject. Brandon has or have, has, because that's name. Person name. Brandon has not been recovered from illness. Brandon belum pulih dari sakit. Brandon is subject, has or have, plus not, plus been, plus object. Object is recovered from illness. Example number 2 is we have not been back from office. Kita belum kembali dari kantor. We is subject. Have or has is have because we plus not plus been plus object is back from office. Next, nominal sentence interrogative. The pattern is has or have plus subject plus been plus object plus question mark. Question mark is very important. Example: has Brandon have been recovered from illness? Has or have has because name person name. Has Brandon, subject is Brandon, been plus object. Object is recovered from illness plus question mark. At last. Sudahkah Brandon pulih dari sakit? Pakai question mark. Pakai tanda tanya. And then number 2, have you been back from office? Have is have or has. This is have because of you plus been. Subject is you plus been plus office. Office is back from office. Object is back from office. I mean, sudahkah kamu kembali ke kantor? Plus question mark. Question mark. Important. Forget it. The last is this is for question word. Previously, we've already explained the sentence pattern for interrogative sentence in the present perfect tense. So, what if there are question is another form? For example, question word such as what, where, when, who, why, and how. Next, question word for the pattern is for question words where, when, why, and how. Question word the pattern is question word or what, where, when, why, and how plus have or has plus subject plus past participle or verb 3 plus object. Example: how long have you studied English? How is question word. How long, and then plus have or has because of a subject is you plus past participle. See, studied verb 3 plus object English. Berapa lama kamu telah belajar bahasa Inggris? Question mark is important. For question mark is important. This is for next is for question words for who. Question word for who plus has or have plus participle verb 3 plus object plus question mark. Example: who has studied English for a year? Who is question word. Have or has because the subject. What? Oh yeah, subject is not here. Has or have and plus past participle verb 3 studied plus object English for a years. Siapa yang telah belajar bahasa Inggris selama setahun penuh? Setahun. Next. That was the explanation about the present perfect tense from me. Thank you. Hello, excuse me. Where can I buy coffee like yours? It looks really good.
Oh, sure. I got this from Family Mart.
Family Mart? I haven't heard of it. Is it far from here? Could you give me some direction, please?
Of course, it's not too far. You'll be able to get there easily if you follow the direction. Do you think you can remember it well?
Yeah, I try my best. Please explain.
Alright, let's start. So from where we are, you walk straight ahead until you reach the intersection up ahead. You can say there's a big traffic light there. Once you get to the intersection, you'll need to turn left.
Turn left at the intersection? Got it. What's next?
After turning left, you'll see a few shops. There's a Hokben store on your right. You know, the one that serves Japanese fast food?
Yeah, I've seen Hawkben before, so I just keep walking after that.
Exactly, keep walking straight and you'll find a starry street. Follow that street. It's not too long, but it's a bit narrow. You might notice some small cafes and a fruit vendor along the way, which are popular with the locals.
Oh, sounds interesting. How far is it from there?
Not too far, just continue along a starry street, and after a couple of minutes, you'll see the Family Mart shop. It's pretty easy to spot because it's right in front of Bugawan Elementary School. The school is quite big, so you won't miss it.
Elementary school. Begawan's right? And the Family Mart is across from the street from it?
Yeah, exactly. The entrance of the Family Mart will be on your left side, and there's usually a green neon sign outside. It stay open 24 hours, so you can visit anytime. Plus, it has a small sitting area if you want to enjoy your coffee right there.
That sounds great, but I was wondering, can I walk there from here or should I take a ride?
You can definitely walk. It's about a 10 minutes walk. Maybe a bit more if you stop to look around. The path is pretty straightforward and there are stairs lining the street, so it's a pleasant walk if you prefer riding. Though there are also plenty of motorbike takes around.
I think I'll walk and enjoy the scenery. Is the area busy? I hope it's not too crowded.
It's not too busy, especially if you go now. In the afternoon, the street might be a little more lively with people heading home from work and school kids around the area. But for now, you should be fine. It's calm walk. And you'll see some local shops selling snacks and drinks along the way too.
Nice. I like the sounds of that. Maybe I can grab a snack as well.
That's a good idea. There are bakery close to Hakben that sell fresh pastries. You might want to check it out, and right after that, you'll be close to Family Mart.
Awesome. That sounds like a plan. I'll check out the bakery, grab some coffee, and maybe sit down and Family Mart to relax.
That sounds perfect. Oh, and if you happen to be there during sunset, the view around Starry Street is pretty beautiful. The sky turns a shade of orange, and you can see it reflecting off the glass windows of the shop.
Whoa, I didn't realize it could be that scenic. Thanks for telling me about that. I'll definitely try to catch the sunset while I'm there.
Yeah, it's worth it. You might even find some street vendors setting up around that time, so you could grab a snack or drink, enjoy while watching the sunset.
Then that sounds lovely. Thanks a lot for this direction and tips. I'm looking forward to walk now.
No problem at all. Enjoy your coffee and the walk. Let me know if you need any more help.
Will do. Thanks again.